Alright, everybody. Hello. Here we are, way above the skies of San Andreas. Yeah, way above our hangar, once again. This time in our Avenger. Yeah. So just above 8,000 feet. Yep. And we got our autopilot taking care of things. Watch my head. In the back. Alright. There we go. Hi. Hi. Hello there, everybody. Welcome back. I'm the Missing Sock. Welcome back for more Grand Theft Auto Online. So here we are, way up above our hangar, like I said, in our Avenger. Yeah, and I've kind of discovered, I guess it's kind of a good feature, but if I go at these doors, it actually puts me down on the ground. I don't have to jump or anything. I don't know if I'd rely on that, but that's what it seems to do. Yeah. So we're going to order ourselves another aircraft. I think a few of you might have already guessed that already. So we're going to get ourselves the Pyro while it's still on sale. Yeah. Now, you do want the trade price otherwise. Regularly, it's $4.4 million and $55,000 and $500, of course, which I think is a little steep for the plane. But you know, if you get the trade price, it's down to $3,350,000, which is better. And if you get it on sale, like we are, it's even better. And it usually takes about 33 air freight sessions to unlock it. Now, just so you guys know, mine was a little glitchy. Like, it actually unlocked a few things a few times over. It's kind of weird. Even the Hunter I unlocked twice doing other missions, so I don't know what that was about, but it's supposed to be so many. It's supposed to be 33 in the Pyro's case. Well, maybe I'll jump and then we'll order it. All right, thanks. I'll need it. All right, nice. Good time to jump. Woohoo! Here we go. All right. In the setting sun. Very cool. All right. Let's hit hopefully our first out of 2 parachutes. All right. So let's bring it up. And I believe we find that under Warstock. I think. Yep. Part of Smuggler's run seats 2, which I think is a great thing about a jet. Most of the jets are 1-seaters, so it's kind of nice to have one that seats 2, so you can bring a friend along for company work. And we're going to get it on sale, yay, for $2,010,000. Pyro. You want to rain death from the skies, just like any other bearded 20-something. But gunmetal gray and swept-back wings are so mainstream. You need something that suggests old-world expertise and class, like a manual transmission. Or that cutthroat razor you're too frightened to use. Well, look no further. With its twin boom, single-engine vintage styling, the Pyro is the high-fidelity vinyl of air superiority. All right. Cool. Bye now. All right. Very cool. We did it. All right, let's circle back around. I'm not sure how far we went. No, not very far. There's our hangar way down there. Alright, now let's see. Can we cut it? Yep. Woohoo. Alright. And our secondary chute's going to work for us. I do have a black parachute bag, but quite often those don't want to work either. I do find, though, sometimes you go into things like this, and not today. And you'll mess around with it, and it'll change back to what it's supposed to be. Yeah. I usually don't have to pick it, though. Weird. Woohoo! Woohoo! I do love skydiving. So much fun. When you don't hit the ground, anyway. Alright. Come on, secondary chute. Save me this time. Woohoo! Down to hangar 3497. I think it's 3497. We should double check that. Because I think my Avenger says 3496 on the side, so it's kind of cool if this is 3497 too. A little farther than I wanted, but I didn't want to do a head plant today. Sometimes I end up kissing my hangar a little too hard. Yep, 3497. That's right. Wasn't sure. I had to make sure that was the number. Very cool. All right, into the hangar we go. Good time, nighttime. Get down to work on a plane. Yep. At our Fort Zancudo hangar, which I think is still kind of cool. It has its drawbacks and its pros and cons. Yeah, a lot of times those guys help you, but they can easily start shooting at you too sometimes. There's a pro and con. Your new pyro is now confirmed to have been delivered to your hangar. All right. And for some reason it likes to smash whenever I come in here on my helicopter there. So there's our one from the last one, the Nakoda. Very cool. Yeah. Have a lot of fun with that. And one similarity between these two is that they do not have any bomb bay. So just so you guys know, no bombs. And some people don't care about bombs. Some people don't even like the bombs. But I'd say they are effective once you get used to them. You know, especially for dive bombing and once you get the timing right. Yeah, which is a big pain. Big pain. Danger. Ejection seat. Danger, danger. All right, cool. Yeah, comes equipped with 2 machine guns. As you guys can see right there. Should be another one on the other side. And twin boom. Yeah. So it's supposed to be slightly slower than some of the other jet fighters, but it's obviously faster than things like our Nakoda, I think. Faster than most propeller planes, obviously. But it's not as fast as some other jet fighters. But that said, it is more maneuverable and more stable. And a lot of people find the other planes to be very unstable in the way they handle, so this is a great choice. And plus, like I said, it seats 2, and most of them do not. Yeah, I'm trying to think of any that do, other than the new ones like these. Yeah. Let's hop in. Buckingham Pyro. All right. Let's dig her at stock for a moment. I always, in a mission that we got it, and I always liked it because it sounds cool. You can, like, fire it like that. Oh, wrong button. Don't mind the machine gun, just to test. Good. My army buddies are playing nice today. Yeah, already this is stable. For those of you who watch the Nakoda, like, doing this alone will get you dead in the Nakoda. Nakoda's great, but it flops back and forth very easily. Which, like I said, does get you out of tight positions. If you get crashed, you know, stuck somewhere, you can probably get it out. But this one's, like, really stable. And it has no wheels in the back either, just the 3 on the front. Well, we'll give it a proper liftoff after we upgrade it. So we'll just get into the sky and check it out. Our stock pyro. Cool. Just machine guns. Decent trace around so you can kind of see where you're shooting. She does handle really well, even stock. Very cool. There we go. Yeah, if you're new to hangars, one of the first things to try to learn if you're not a very good pilot is to try to hit the button at the right moment to get into your hangar. It's a lot easier than trying to land carefully sometimes, for a new pilot, if you ask me. Both are hard, because you're going to crash into your hangar sometimes. but it's easier to learn pressing the button at the right moment than it is to learn how to land, if you ask me, depending on the aircraft, of course. Yeah, some are easier than others. Like the Starling, which I think we might get too. The Starling is a great aircraft, kind of a glider jet fighter, jet bomber kind of thing. But it's notoriously difficult to land. Yeah. But, you know, planes are made for the sky, not for the land anyway, right? Well, Pyro, I definitely like it. Stock, it's pretty nice. I don't know why I got it. I guess I just wanted to look at it. It's got little jet intakes right there too. That's cool. Very cool. All right, Charlie, where are you? Let's modify it. All right. Armor on sale for $37,500. Countermeasures. Now maybe I'll come back in and upgrade this, and we'll talk about that. I don't know if I should do a separate video on that some days, but you know, you'd almost need another player to really get the idea of it. But chaffs and flares are a little bit different between them, so you do want to keep in mind these differences, like it's definitely better to have flares. If you ask me, you hold 20 instead of 10 for the chaffs. And yeah, basically I'm just going to get the flares. We'll do it on a different day. But for those that want to know, chaffs basically stop you from being radar locked. So if somebody's trying to shoot you down, they'll lock onto you. And if you press your chaff at the right moment, it'll stop that lock. Now, a lot of people think it's kind of useless is because, well, not just because you only have 10, but because if the missile's away, if they already fired it at you, it won't block it. It's still locked onto you and it's going to get you unless you can get away from it in the old ways. The flares, on the other hand, they actually, you want to wait until they actually fire the missile and it gets closer if possible so that it's in range so that it locks onto the flare instead of you, and it will actually stop a missile. Now, the only downside to the flares is that even though you actually see like 3 or 4 flares firing out, there's really only one. It'll only stop one missile, which I think is kind of, I think it should actually, in theory, have possibility to block 4 missiles, but that's just me. So basically, if you got 2 coming at you, you have to get your flares going fast and keep ahead of the second one. Yeah, and if you're fighting an aircraft, you might want to fire 2 missiles at them because the flare only works on 1 at a time. Yeah, 82,500 for flares. Engines, level 4, 25,125, all on sale. Nice. I think it's 25% off, I think. And we got this for 40% off the Pyro, just for those that were wondering about the price. Yeah, the trade price, the 3.3, and then minus the 40%, which is really nice. Handling, because I do think it's kind of pricey otherwise. Race handling is 26,250. Oh, I didn't want to get that. Well, we'll try it out, because we just tried the stock one, so we'll come back in. But I might want to try out some of the other handlings on it. We'll see. All right, liveries. I'll have a look at those too. And then weapons. And weapons, there's just homing missiles. So no bombs. But still, homing missiles. Big upgrade for this plane. 4 on each side. And I think that you can also continuously fire these more or less too. Like some other aircraft. Unlike the Buzzard that more or less fires 2 at a time and you have to wait for it to reload. These ones can generally keep being fired. So 146,000 for that on sale. And the liveries. Arthur Squad. Royal Takeoff. Griffin Fighter. Go to first person. Will it give us some different views? No, it doesn't want to give us any different views today. Griffin Fighter's not too bad, actually. Blizzard Force. That's cool. Yep, some snow camo. Gray State. Ooh. Ice Phantom. It's got some detail work on the back there. Crimson Fleet. Skyhawk. Emerald Phantom. So much like the Ice Phantom by the looks of it, but green. Stealth State. Cool. Yeah, Stealth State's pretty cool. And it changes your numbers at the back to being XX0000. That's cool. So I think I'm going to change that. Stealth State. I like that. Okay, so let's see here. Respray. That's a bright plane in chrome. Wow. Try Stealth State in matte black. Still has the shiny stripes there on the side. It really doesn't change much at all when it's in Stealth State. See, I'm just going through the colors. I don't think anything's really changing. Huh. Let's try secondary just to see. I don't see anything. Wow. Well, it changes the shine on it, you know. But that's about it. I think I do like it in stealth instead of shine, so I'm going to go with the matte black. We'll go dark on this one. Why not? Yeah, pearlescence would probably be nice in a different paint job. And secondary. Do I want it full black? I think I might actually leave those little shiny traces on there. I don't know, gives it a little bit of decoration. Tiny bit of flare in the darkness, you know? But that's what it would look like full black. Full matte. Apparently it's dew yellow by default. It does not look dew yellow. Yeah, it just barely changes the tone. You can just kind of see it. Yeah, I'll change it to black. Alright, so not too many options, but she's a pretty funky looking plane in the first place. So, I don't know what kind of options you'd want, other than a dive bomb bay would be nice, like we said about the Nakota. Okay, That's nighttime, but it is a stealth plane. Let's take it out. But I might bring you guys back for morning, depending. Let's see if we can even see it out there. Ooh. Nice. Takes a few moments to power down, doesn't it? You can actually get out and look at your own engine. Oh, I did see the flame for a second there, but you have to be quicker, I guess. Awesome. Very cool. Alright, everybody. Yeah, I'm definitely liking it already. Can't wait to see what it's like now that it's not stock. Yep, Pyro. Oh, wrong menu. I want flying. Flying Zoc. And it even matches the colors. Our stealth flying suit. Oh, we gotta go. Whoa. Well, quick takeoff. That's okay. We couldn't let them catch us, right? This plane doesn't exist. So, let's try out our missiles. So we got homing off and homing on. The basics. Anybody else here with us? Nope. Yeah. That's cool. Alright. The handling does feel better. Yep, so I'm pulling around, no problem. Very stable. And these are my left and right rudders. Wow, she just flips just like that. Just like that. It's instantaneously over. Which is good. So I should be able to like pull away like that. Pull up like that. Yeah. So if you're a kind of pilot that wants to try to dodge things, whoa, this is the one to use apparently. Well, there's a lot of good aircraft though for that, but the Pyro is supposed to be really good. And so far I'd agree, it's nice and stable. You know, the other planes you feel like you're gonna die. You know, when you first pull them out, you've got to be careful, especially at the low levels. And this one, I feel a little bit of that, but not as much. It feels a lot more stable. You know, I can just cruise like that, no problem too. Now, a lot of jets cannot cruise at all. You know, if you turn off the engine in a laser, it tends to just drop almost like a rock. So let's just see if this can cruise. Yeah, no, like a lot of jet fighters, it falls. Ooh, she picks right up though right away. Yeah. And that's a better fall than other ones I've tried. You know, it's slower. It's a better glider. But it still does not glide very well. That's okay though. It's not meant to. Nice. Yeah, it'd be nice if those would actually, in theory, be able to block 4 missiles. Don't know why they made it they didn't. Wow, see that flip around? Holy cow. And when you hit the brake and do that, it just flips it right around. Let's try that again. Like, you can go faster if you're this way, but for a jet to turn on its rudder that fast, it's pretty good. Alright. That was rough. But I'm quickly bringing her in. Don't want anybody to see it for too long. No pictures, please. No pictures. Okay, now. Engine level, I think I'm going to keep that, because that's your speed. So I don't think you'd really want to play with that too much. Get the highest you can. Now it's race handling, and we've tried stock handling. Sport would probably be close to race. I'm going to try smooth handling. Just for you guys. Yeah. Oh. Now, remember not to fire the guns this time. There we go. Just because it looks cool. Very cool. Okay, so this is smooth handling. Yeah, it's a little not as jerky with those movements, but it's still really flexible. But it's not like flicking me around like the other one was. The race handling. Yeah, definitely seems smoother. Oh, I meant to go there. Yeah, it's still about the same fall, I imagine. Yeah, there's no pulling it back up. But it pulls right up. It's like an instant relay. Yeah, so I like the smooth handling. So it's up to you guys which one you like better. Because I don't know. No, personally I might go with the top level. Just because I'm a good pilot, I guess, that way. Like, I don't mind that it flips me around. You want to know that it does that, though, because it'll get you killed. But you got to be careful of those quick movements when you're low. But if you can get the hang of it, those quick movements can make you fly well. You know, kill things good, get escape. If you want to dodge between buildings when people are shooting at you, that I don't know what you want to call it, feather sensitive precision makes a big difference. But until you're used to it, though, you end up crashing into things. We'll try sport handling, 20,000. Excuse me. Gain a little bit of altitude. Alright, so this is sport handling. Yep. Oh yeah, actually I can feel that difference. So if you're testing them, I'd recommend doing it the way I am, like going back and forth rather than going up the ladder, you know, up in the steps. Try it like one extreme to the next, back and forth, because then you can notice the differences better, if you ask me, because it makes it more, well, more different, more extreme of the differences, right? And then you can probably notice it rather than subtly going up the ladder. If that makes sense, hopefully. But yeah, this one, this is Sport, 3rd level up. And I'd say for any of you pilots that are looking for the combination of the race and the smooth handling, this is definitely it. This feels like it's smooth, but a little bit more of that sportiness. But it still doesn't have that same flick around that I was getting on the top level one. Yeah. So I'd say this one's probably the one I'd recommend to most pilots who aren't sure. 3rd level one definitely seems nice. Gives you the best combination of both worlds. Yep, smooth, but fast reaction. Yeah. Whoa. See how easy she just wants to get back into the air? I wasn't even using any gas there. Uh-oh. Should have. There we go. But yeah, she saves the day, no problem though. So if you're like, you know, like many pilots and like I am sometimes, you're sometimes coming in and you go, uh-oh. You realize you misjudged. Or there's a pull where you didn't realize there was one. This one will pull you right back up. Yeah. Very cool. So this is where I mean that you get used to that floppy handling, and as you get better at it, you can actually appreciate it, even though it's very jerky in its movements. But I think I might upgrade mine to the top level, but like I said, it's a hard decision between those two. And if I was recommending to people that I didn't know, I'd probably recommend sport handling overall. Yeah. But if you're a kind of pilot who wants that sharpness, then race handling. If you're a kind of pilot that's not much of a pilot, then you might want smooth handling. And then this will be even more stable and more reliable. Yeah.
Try and sell that to the Gulf states.
Let's take it outside one more time here. All right. Woohoo. No step, and he doesn't. Well, does he step back on there when he... Does he? No, he doesn't. He hops over it. That's good. It says no step there, so make sure you don't. All right. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for watching. I'm the Missing Zoc. Yep, this is our new Pyro, Buckingham Pyro, and I definitely approve of it. I'd say, you know, the only downsides are no bomb bay. You know, that'd be nice, but not necessarily needed. And I'd say the other downsides are the price. So you might want to catch it on sale and definitely at least get that trade price by running the 33 cargo missions. I've told a lot of people the hangars, if you're a pilot and you're going to buy some of these new aircraft, the hangars are worth it. A lot of times the hangar will more or less pay for itself by the discounts in aircraft alone. And then the actual cargo money you make is just bonus on top of that. Yeah. So I could see this being very useful on a ton of missions, very stable compared to a lot of the other aircraft, and the missiles make up for a lot of any problems that it comes in stock. Yep, and the handling's amazing, so you might want to play with some of that handling. Yeah. And other good things, like we said, is seats too, which is kind of rare for most aircraft. And apparently, if I didn't mention it already, these things can take a lot of damage too. Now, remember, it's a jet fighter, so it can't really take damage. You know, I say that in the context of an airplane, which is weak and fragile, right? But for a weak and fragile jet fighter, this one can take damage. Many people have reported being able to fly it with the tails coming off and the many different types of damage, and yet it's still able to fly for a short period of time. And the more you fly different vehicles, the more you realize that that's actually kind of nice and rare. A lot of vehicles you have not much time, you know. Once you're going down, you're down. Like a laser, once it's going down, to me most of the time, maybe it's just me and how much damage I can take, but once it's going down, you're going down. If not, split second, you know. Yeah. You're catching fire. So this is apparently much better at that. So definitely a good beginner plane. And good for everybody. And good for teams. Being you get seats too. Yeah. All right, take care everybody. We'll see you again next time. And our secondary parachute worked and everything. How about that? You definitely want to double check that at ammunition. Can I lift off in time? Yep. Watch you don't hit your tail on lift off. Very cool. I like it. Yeah, you can give friends rides. Like I said, for jets, that's pretty rare. Yeah. Yeah, see, so easy. Was the bank tower? Alright. Might die here. Hopefully not. A little wide, so you want to watch that. Oh, speaking of which, I guess on the last note, I always have these last little notes. It's a small aircraft, so it's not a medium. I would have thought that it would be a medium, but it's only a small aircraft, which means that you can fit it in more of them in your hangars, on display. So, yeah. So it's always nice that it fits in the tight spots in your hangar too. Stealth attack on the airbase. Come in low. Under the radar. Whoa, a little too fast though. Take out the tower defenses. That's where a bomb bay would come in handy. Whoa. Oh, there's a jet. Our lucky day. His unlucky day. If I can find him. Where's he going? Sometimes they despawn on you. I have my homing missiles on. Locked them for a second. That was somebody on the ground. Arg, he got away. You can sometimes find them on patrol too. It's pretty rare, but they sometimes patrol in the valley. It's always a cool sight to see. Oh, well, apparently it can take that damage. I took a light pole right out. It's good to know they don't take you out. I thought they did. Oh, missed him. Oh, almost. Almost makes me think machine guns are good sometimes. I think I'm doing circles around them. Yeah. The jets, you sometimes go so fast, you gotta back it up. They got nothing to stop us today. Oh. Missiles were away. We got somebody up. Who's here? There he is. No chance. No chance for Maverick today. The sock is in the sky. Uh-oh. What was that? I don't know what that was. My screen blanked out for a second there. That was strange. Trying to lock on. There we go. Guy in the tower. Wow, yeah, I definitely said it's even more capable than I thought, really. Wow, this is awesome. We've taken moderate damage, but I don't think anybody's really been able to get a good shot on us. We only had to use the flares once. Apparently you can't lock onto those when they're, a little bit of skidding, when they're on the ground. Unless somebody gets inside them. Where are those helicopters? Alright. Curious how much. Whoa. Oh, we got adversaries. How much damage it can take. Oh, look at that. I just, like, totally suicide attacked there. And we're getting out. It's done for, but I'm alive. That's awesome. Let's get in the Jeep. Yeah, Canis Crusaders. I still gotta get my Canis Merryweather thing. Never buy the Crusader. It's like $250,000 of garbage. Unfortunately. You're better off with a regular Canis. Oh. These guys need better training. Yeah, and compared to the laser here, which is a great jet fighter, got to get my hands on one of these one day. You know, purchase one. But they're very expensive, and because they're the older type of vehicle, Rockstar never fixed it to have any flares. So, no flares, no chaffs. So that's much better on some of the newer aircraft. Ooh, I was going to say, uh-oh, I think I'm dead with the 2 tanks. Look at them all on the map there. Tons of them. Finally, they had mobilized. Took them a little while. Look at that, 3 tanks. We hear the charge going. Oh, just a second there, too. Dun, 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 dun. Coincidence, I think, but still. What are these guys doing? Battle of the Tanks? What are you doing? Neither one wants to give. You turn. No, you turn. No, you turn. I'm first. No, I'm first. They keep driving too. Like they're not like braking as they hit each other. No, no, no. They're trying to like keep going. And this guy's just sitting here waiting. Do they do this every day or what, man? I don't think I've ever seen them do that. Yeah, so advantages over the old aircraft, and the Pyro is definitely very cool. Thanks for watching, everybody. I got a feeling that in tanks, they're going to be at this for a long time. I guess their buddy's getting impatient. Oh, now he's caught in the middle. I think when I hop on, they stop usually. Loser. Yeah, they give you a couple seconds, I guess.
Loser.
Ooh.
Fucking idiot. Scumbag.
I think the odds are that I can get away with that aircraft with 3 tanks sitting there. I'd say not very good. And they just cleared out finally too. Just decided it wasn't worth it anymore. Yeah. I didn't even get out of the hangar. See you back soon. I better get back in there. Oh yeah. Worse. How much for my plane? $1,000? $1,000, right?
MMI. We expect the
No
unexpected.
charge. All right.
I think we can do that.
Probably because they hit them. Or they considered it their fault. Yeah, it was their fault. Yeah. Don't mess with the forces at San Andreas Fort Zancudo Air Base. They'll eventually do something about you.